I gotta hang up because she's not gonna answer.
Nope.
So she's already left for the day.
All right, let's go home.
All right, let's start heading home.
Let's go eat our ribs.
Yep.
Put barbecue sauce on them. Let it cook for another half hour.
Yeah. Hope it doesn't catch on fire. How much timer?
This timer will go off at 6 p.m. And then put the barbecue sauce on it, and then it'll be ready at 6:30.
Yeah, be ready at 6:30, so...
Yep. And then tomorrow, you're going to have barbecue farts all day. So gross. And then you're going to be regurgitating all morning, so I'll be smelling that. You regurgitating.
Like Dale Bryant mouth.
Oh, gross. Makes me sick.
Dale Bryant mouth.
Yeah.
In half a mile, turn right onto Perryville Road.
Hey.
Hey, were you able to find it, or?
Yeah, I did. I put a note in the job, but just make sure when the crew comes out here that
Okay.
it's North Van Road, not South Van Road.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
All right, and that one is. I didn't want to go up to the door of that house.
Okay. I'll take a look at the job then.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
See ya.
Okay, bye.
All right.
Brian.
Now we call Brian.
Turn right onto Perryville Road. Then turn left onto South Van Road.
Yo. Hey. Can you hear me? You can't hear me. Hello.
Hello, there you are.
Yeah, fucking thing didn't work. Well, I found the last job.
Yeah?
Yeah. The work order says 704 South Van Road. It's 704 North Van Road. It's like a mile and a half down.
Ridiculous.
Fucking. Plus, I didn't go up to the door on that one. Dude, that one looked like a Deliverance type house, man. Freaking, there was shit everywhere. They had a van in the driveway with just shit just piled up in it. With like the back hatch was open and there was shit just falling out of it.
Yeah.
This is the place you come and you just disappear. Nobody ever hears from you again.
It's like one of those The Hills Have Eyes scary movie type shit.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
It's where the Texas Chainsaw Massacre lives.
Dude, there's definitely, he was a hoarder or something, because there was just shit
Yeah, it
piled
sounds like it.
everywhere. There was a gas,
Oh, yeah.
a 5-gallon gas can sitting next to the van on the grounds, and then all this shit piled in the back of it, just kind of falling out the back of it.
No, he's getting ready to torch it for the insurance money.
It was either that or he just pulled a body out of it and was out in the woods burying it.
Oh, look at these little old ladies.
Where are you at?
Yes. I'm on my way home right now. These little old ladies crossing the road. Green light, about to get ran into.
You get about halfway across.
somebody started honking at him, and like I looked like the one lady almost had a heart attack when they honked. And then they like didn't go there. I mean, they could have just turned back. They were like 2 feet off of the, sidewalk,
Yeah.
and they just started shuffling across the road.
Like a squirrel going back and forth in the middle of the road.
Exactly. No, when I called you earlier, I was at my favorite place.
Where's
7
that?
Mile.
Oh, your hangout.
Yeah. Well, I got done with that other DO in like Hamtramck, and I wasn't about to start going back, so I started looking at the audits, and there were some audits for like the asphalt caps along that 7 mile segment. So
Yeah. How
knocked those out.
was that deal?
Nah, the one in Hamtramck wasn't bad. It was a hard surface, but it was one of those narrow roads. So like literally where the pole was, it was like this little piece of like section of concrete, but like the 2 sidewalk flags, just north of them, they were like, I don't know if they were already damaged like that, because if the pole was already there or not. So like I called Marge and was like, I got some sidewalk. It's not over 900 square feet, but should I put it in as an AWR? She's like, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot the hard surface one. I didn't need to write that.
Of course.
I'm like, okay, well, it's like a 3 by 1 section, 3 feet by 1 section of like 6-inch sidewalk, because it's like, it wasn't a approach or anything. It was just like there was like sidewalk, and then there was like a little bit of like area of concrete between the road. So it was like that, and then 2 flags.
I was meaning to ask you, do you remember a job on Hemingway?
In Redford?
Yeah.
I mean, I remember being on Hemingway. You gotta be more specific.
You don't remember asking me to go over there to take a picture of it or anything? God, it's like they called me and asked me about it, and I remember going out there. I think it was last Friday, but I can't remember why I was going out there. They were trying to figure out why I was there and who did the work, because it was already done.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Hemingway, what was it, like an approach or sidewalk? Or?
Yeah, it was an approach. It looked like Dylan had been out there on the 2nd, and he took a picture of it already being done. And then I was back out there on the 6th, and I took a picture of it already being done. I can't remember why I was there. If it was just
yeah, I'm not sure. It might have been, I mean, if it came from me, it might have been something that, like, Nick texted me while I was doing a walk or something. I was just, seeing if you could grab it. But, I mean, Hemingway sounds familiar. I'm just not sure.
Yeah, same here. I can't remember why I was there, but I was there on Friday.
What, did they call you again about it today?
Yeah, she called me today saying that they see the pictures in the job, but they never assigned it to anybody, and they're not sure who did it.
Well, I mean, it is a possibility that, another company got that same work order and did it. Like, it's not like we've never been to a job and it's been done already.
Yeah, but there had to have been a reason I went there. If it wasn't on a list, one of the circuit lists, which I'm thinking I might have been on one of those, but I'm not sure. I got to go back and check them.
What, do you remember the address offhand, or just it was Hemingway?
What was the address of Hemingway, Rick?
9647.
Look at this guy, man. He's on top of it.
Dude, the kid's like a Rolodex fan. He has every address we've ever been to, he has it memorized.
Well, yeah, I mean, they
check reported ahead.
3 jobs that were a backlog and 2 routine. One was a soft. Station complaints, approach. That's why, like, did you see my message to Shaq on that routine list?
No.
Yeah, she sent a routine list out. It's like 20 jobs or whatever. And like, the second one on the list was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 Ferrer. And I'm like, that sounds familiar. I'm like, I remember scouting it. I remember Dylan just called me the other day when he was doing remarks there. And it's like, it was a routine job. The one I scouted was a backlog job, same address, same description, only it was 8 by 8 instead of 6 by 6 for the street. And I'm like, so I sent her, I'm like, you may want to check, this is probably a duplicate. But it's like,
rest of the
Not
street.
even, oh, yeah. See, like, well, I'm looking at, maybe there's a couple. That's, I guess.
That's who we need to go work for. We need to go apply at DTE and tell them we can straighten out your freaking system because it's so fucked up.
It looks like Mike Massey did this.
Did what?
This Hemingway.
Why?
9647. Well, I mean, I don't even see a picture from you in here. The last picture you had was March 23rd.
No, there should be a picture. There's like 5 jobs, right?
There's 4 jobs. One's from like 2018, and then there's 3 jobs from ones that's in progress, Scouters.
It was
another one that's Frank Giacoboni. It's completed.
The in progress one.
But yeah, they're idiots because there's a duplicate of it that's completed. It's got measurements from Mike Massey, and it's got an picture.
Jesus Christ. They're freaking, I never even opened up the second job. They're freaking idiots.
Yeah.
The office couldn't figure that out.
Here I'm seeing the one that you had, where it's just a picture of it. But yeah, there's the other job that's assigned to Giacoboni. Mike Massey has pictures of the approach on May 3rd, basically looking the same way it did when you were there.
Jesus. So that's why Dylan probably went there. Who took the pictures, the before pictures in that one?
In the one that's in progress?
No, the other one.
You take a look. Let's see, you were there March 15th, and then you were there on March 23rd, and then Andrew was there on March 30th.
Jesus.
And then that was it. Mike Massey was there May 30th, or May 3rd.
So that address has been gone to probably 10 times.
Yep.
With 2 different jobs for the same one.
When all they had to do was just search and look at the jobs that have pulled up. Like, oh, well, who did it? Well, there you go. It's Frank Giacoboni.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, because it looks like one job was created February 14th for a backlog. That's the one that was in progress. And then another one came in as a hard surface routine job.
Yep, that's why. It's a backlog job. They let those sit and wait. So we scouted that. They let it sit and wait. Then a routine came, and we went out and scouted that, and they did that one right away. So then when they were getting ready to do the backlog job, it's already done. They're trying to figure out who did it. So,
Yeah.
freaking morons.
Yeah. They're not the brightest.
I would call and tell them that, but I'll let them try to figure it out.
Yeah. There's been a couple, like today when I was doing all those asphalt cap scout audits, I ran into because I was like, okay, there's one right here. Oh wait, it's not closed yet. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm not gonna do anything extra for them. I'm not gonna sit here and measure and close out all these asphalt jobs that are just sitting here like they can fucking do it.
Yeah.
I mean, all they do is get this blurry picture from Nutter and upload it and then close it.
And
It's like,
I got a call from Brett today too. He said,
yeah, you're
did I tell you about that?
about the church.
No, he called me later in the day, this afternoon.
Yeah, what'd he say?
About another job I did. There was a meter patch they had it listed as 6x6 or something like that, and I put it as 8x6 because there was cracks going off away from it. It was asphalt, and he said, you put an AWR for it. I said, yeah, because it's over 25%. He said, yeah, but it's only 7 square feet over. He said, if it's that close, just try to get it under, because it's too big of a pain for us to write AWRs for all these.
It's like, well, make up your mind with what you want done.
Yeah. So, should we have it like 23%?
I have no clue.
Or 28% over?
I would say if it's close, just don't even put an AWR in, but then you're Yeah, I was gonna start on that routine list, but I might start at one of them in the mornings because it's like 8 Mile and like kind of like Groesbeck or Mount Elliott area.
Are they mostly Detroit's?
There's like I think Trenton, Lincoln Park, Southgate.
All down there.
There was some Detroit. I mean, it was only like 20 on the list, so it's not crazy.
The Southgate Trenton ones. We should have Dylan or one of those guys go down and do those because they have the line locator, so we don't have
That's
to go
true.
back to them again.
Yeah, that's true.
Uh-oh. Sounds like a ferocious dog.
Yeah, so I think she doesn't like your voice.
They all love me.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's fine. We can. Andrew's gonna do. He's got to do some Southfield line locating because Nick just released 7 of those 8 segments to Edgar. So Edgar's gonna have his hands full because he's got 3 segments of Monica, 2 segments of Elmhurst, and now 7 segments of Southfield, all in 10 days. So like that Monica and Elmhurst all have to be done by the 16th, and Southfield has to be done by the 23rd.
How the
I'm
hell
like,
is he?
Jesus Christ.
How the hell is he gonna do that?
I have no clue, and he's got him going back and doing ADA redos on Lawndale. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see.
What's this new crew doing? Have you seen that?
I haven't seen them at all. I was told that they were going to handle a lot of downriver stuff, but I don't even know if they've started. Because Jacoboni, he moved in. That's why we closed out his job, is because he moved in to like Lincoln Park for the next scatter list.
Right.
So I have no idea.
Yeah. I mean, is he gonna have somebody sitting on his crew? He's gonna have Manny?
I don't know.
Or
Apparently,
Dylan
when I
out
talked to Dylan today, I was like, so you're not shadowing them? He's like, no. I talked to Nick this morning and asked him, where to meet them at. He said, have they been doing all right? They've been digging safe? He's like, yeah. He's like, the only issue is the guy keeps getting out of the dump truck without his hard hat. He's like, all right, you're probably good enough to follow him anymore. I'm like, okay. But he must have had Rico or somebody else going and checking on that cleanup list because Dylan said he wasn't doing it. So, and I went to it, and yeah, it was like everything was filled out.
Yeah, there was. I mean, I had pulled out the 3 that you failed because there's cones and forms still in.
I know you're a better man than me. I looked up, I saw that Freeland one. I saw that you backfilled it yourself.
Yeah, I pulled the forms, backfilled it, and I was going to do the other 3, but when I got to the second one, they already said yes, and we're already done.
Oh, yeah. So he must have had them. He must have finally had a come to Jesus moment where he's like, okay, these guys are really busy. This is a stupid list to have them wasting their time on.
Yeah, I
And
doubt,
just,
doubt that.
send out a soft surface crew with like 1 or 2 guys and just go and clean everything up.
Yeah.
So, who knows?
Yeah, I wasn't about to put topsoil down. I just fucking took the dirt that was laying there and just poured it over there. Filled the forms holes up.
Yeah, that's not even
But there's all kinds of coal patch still mixed in with the dirt over there.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't about to try to scoop all that up.
Yeah. Come on, bud. How far are you away from home now?
20 minutes.
20 minutes. Hey, you should have let Andrew take that one.
Yeah, this is way. Well, I would have been already home if they didn't send me to the wrong address.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Well, you enjoy your beer.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably why the dog was barking. Didn't recognize you without a beer in your hand.
That's probably true. Well,
All right. Well, you have a good night. Give me a call in the
yeah,
morning.
you too. I'll give you a shout in the morning. Unless something else comes up, I'll probably try and do a couple of those routine ones, but I'll let you know.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, man.
We'll see
Later.
you.
Alright. We are back on schedule.
Back on schedule. We're going to be in time. Get home just in time for the ribs. Get them out and put the barbecue sauce on it. Take a taste.
Stay in the left lane.
It makes my mouth water.
It's white gold.
Does it make your mouth water?
Stay in the middle lane.
Your ring is white gold.
Does it make you hungry?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Because your ring is white gold.
I believe it's silver.
At the light, use the right lane to turn onto White Lake Road.
It's kind of different. Because it's a different color than white gold.
Yep. It's silver.
In 2.4 miles, turn left onto Maystay Lake Road.
Williams Lake in 59.
Yeah, wait till we get there.
Then I can work on the report.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have to milk the clock. Should I milk it?
No.
No. We don't need to milk the clock.
Because your ring is white gold.
I believe it's silver still. So we had to work overtime today.
Oh!
I'm frustrated.
Because your ring, both your
We had to work overtime.
both your ring and Papa Wayne's ring are twins.
Somewhere. That's silver. To get gas in the morning. First thing. Deal.
Yep.
Standing in the shadow of the light tower in shallow right field. The shortstop is Smith, and he's shaded up the middle. Still trying to shorten that
Lee to Veritas, the runner at second base. No score, third inning. Men at second, 2 outs. 2-2. Inside, and again goes by the catcher Murphy. And the third goes Eric Hawks.
Meadows, right?
Did it hit him?
Yeah.
Yep. Thought maybe it bounced by the catcher, but no, it hits
Free Rob.
Meadows. So
I'd wish I'd get a free Rob.
Also have to go back to second. That puts 2 on though for Javi Baez.
Time to break out that comfort zone of the show, man. He's been moving along pretty nicely, using basically fastball changeups.
Like they hit what? The right? Yep, just the toe. Of the right front foot before glancing off the glove. It's the replay brought to you by the Sam Bernstein Law Firm. Every game when you need the right call made, it's 1-800-CALL-SAM. Today's game brought to you in part by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan, the official health care provider of the Detroit Tigers Radio Network. Javi Baez due to drive one deep somewhere, drive it to the gaps here at Comerica Park. First pitch from Martinez, swing and a miss. He's trying, he really is, but the slider remains. Is right now the pitch that's getting him. A tough time staying in the strike zone on that pitch. Upright stance, extends the hands up and away from the right shoulder as he cocks the bat high over the shoulder, tucks the left shoulder in the strike one. Swing and miss. A little further away with the slider.
And why not go further away? This is other than a slider, I'm floored.
I can't imagine it would be anything but a slider. Two sliders to start the at-bat. 2 on, 2 outs. The 0-2.
Oh, not that far. You won't go that far, Willie.
Murphy made a diving stop of a slider that was about to head to the backstop. But truly, might as well just stay out there, right?
Well, I would, if there's anything else, it's crazy time.
Murphy, the catcher, setting up, middle, now slides to his right, the pitch, sliding low and away. And the problem becomes, it's kind of like a vicious cycle, right? I mean, you're Javi Baez, you know you're chasing, so you're looking out there, you know they're going to pitch you out there, and then you lose sight of where the outside part of the plate is. And then it just keeps feeding back on itself.
Well, yeah.
Until you can lay off.
Right? It's just tough for certain people to lay off like that. It's his style.
Got to hang one eventually, right?
I would think.
The 2-2. Swing and a slicing drive deep down the right field line, and that will go well foul, not quite home run distance. He got a fastball, but I mean that's pretty good pitching right there. The first fastball he sees is low and away.
I tell you what, that was a heck of a pitch. If you watch the catcher, he kind of gave it away. He's going to be inside. But now, if he doesn't go away at this time, we're off floored.
Martinez, third base side of the rubber, gets the sign and sets. 2 on, 2 outs. No score, bottom of the third. The 2-2, swing and a miss. It gets by the catcher Murphy. He'll pick it up, throw to first, and get Baez by 1 step on a strikeout. 2-3 on the putout to complete the putout. We're through 3 innings. Tigers train 2. No score after 3. Tigers and A's, second game of a doubleheader on the Detroit Tigers Radio Network.
Are you an aspiring entrepreneur looking to hatch the next locally owned business, but maybe don't have the startup cash? If your concept makes for a great addition to the neighborhood, your idea can get you $100,000 and a brand new business up and running in Detroit, Highland Park, or Hamtramck. The Comerica Hatch Detroit contest is making its return, and Comerica Bank is raising expectations on its commitment to economic development, small businesses, and the community. The $100,000 grand prize from Comerica is just the beginning. Through Hatch Detroit, powered by TechTown, the grand prize winner also receives technical assistance that includes free legal, PR, and accounting to transform the winning plan into the next business everyone is talking about, well past the ribbon cuttings and photo ops. Submit your Comerica Hatch Detroit contest concept by May 12th at hatchdetroit.com. After the top 10 plans are announced, then Detroit decides which business they want most. Comerica Bank is a member FDIC.
Every day, there are breakthroughs in medicine that change the world. At
Total
McLaren,
jobs.
It's our duty to bring them to your world. From
21.
the advanced treatments and clinical trials pioneered by the Carmanis Cancer Institute to the McLaren Stroke
2
Network
DO
that gives you
jobs.
24/7 access to expert neurologists. You're always connected with McLaren's most advanced specialty care. Because bringing the forefront of medicine to every community is doing what's best. See the power of connection at McLaren.org.
Michigan Blood Collection supports the search for cures one donor at a time. Make a difference with a blood donation. Earn $50 in 15 minutes.
Yep,
Sign up
doing it.
today at MichiganBloodCollection.com.
Nope. Except we had to stop by Kathy's to see Nan and Papa.
Alex Faedo facing the 2-3-4 hitters, Noisy, Lowry, and Murphy. Sheldon Noisy, ground ball base hit into center field. First hit of the day for the Oakland A's. Quickly into field at Willie Castro, making his first start in center field. When you've got a short bench, you have to get creative.
Absolutely.
AJ Hinch really does have to kind of watch Derek Hill just with the injury history, and knows that if he plays on both ends of a doubleheader, you're just kind of pushing it a little bit. He's fine, but again, just have to make sure that you take care of that, keep him healthy, recognizing the history. So Willie Castro gets the start in center. The Tigers bench down to 3. Jed Lowry at the plate. Swing and a miss. A high changeup. Strike one on Lowry. Talking to Willie yesterday. Said he got a start in Toledo in center field. First game this year, and he loved it.
That's what you want to hear.
He likes it better than the corner spots, the strike one. Off the plate away with a changeup. He likes that you can see the pitch being delivered into the strike zone to read the swing a little bit better, but he said the balls to center field tend to be more straight than in the corners. They tend to slice and hook. When you're new to the outfield, he says, straight's better.
Yeah.
The 1-1. Slider misses low, and I'm impressed, Jim. He's not playing real deep. I'd say he's playing kind of in a little bit.
He's playing kind of neutral.
And that's impressive for a young man making his first start in center field in a gigantic center field. Fastball away, 3-1 on Lowry. A walk last inning on a 3-1 to Luis Pereira. Lowry can certainly work an at-bat in the 38. And it's been a quiet start. It's about the same for both sides. Average as a right-handed batter last year, more power lefty. The 3-1 runner goes, pitches outside, strike called, throw goes into center field again. Bounce past the glove of Javi Baez. And Noisy with his 4th steal gets down to second base, and the second throwing error. Surprised that just must have skipped on Baez, because usually he can pick up that throw that bounces.
Yeah, well, it was that dreaded sinker that he threw down there.
In between.
It's a tough one.
In between hop.
Yeah, you need that. You need over the top with that 4-seamer to have carry to it. He's trying to do that. Just didn't work out.
So there's called strike to make it 3-2 on Lowry. The 3-2 swing and a fly ball to right, caught by Meadows. Coming home is Noisy, and the throw will be up the line. Noisy scores easily. Medium depth fly ball to right, deep enough to score Noisy, and it's a 1-0 lead for Oakland.
Take advantage of the miscues.
Yep.
A game like this, that's tough to go. Tough way to go.
Single, stolen base, throwing error. And then the sacrifice fly. Base is empty, 1 out. Alex Faedo, first trip through the lineup. 1 walk and 5 strikeouts, 4 swinging. This is the second trip through the order, and again, not a lot of threats in this lineup. First pitch slider.
It's like,
Sean Murphy's hitting .217 with 4 home runs slowing away. So power in this bat. But a very pitchable right-handed batter. The 1-0. Fastball low and away. Starting to miss a little bit with the pitches that he was filling up the strike zone with.
Needs to bounce back, regain that confidence.
Remember, at one point he was at 28 pitches, 21 strikes. Fastball up and in. Now he's at 53 pitches, 34 strikes. So kind of half and half the last couple of innings, and 3-0 again on an A's hitter. Baedo into his motion, the 3-0. Hold the fastball in the dirt. So that really sharp command through 7 batters has gone away just a little bit the last 5-6 batters.
Should get a visit, you would think, because he looks like he's squeezing the ball, trying to overthrow.
On cue, Chris Fetter out of the dugout. 4th inning today brought to you by Rocket Mortgage. When you're ready to upgrade your home game, Rocket can.
Looks like you're trying to compensate, and when you do that, you squeeze the ball a little bit, lose that feel. So that good fluid motion towards the plate.
Chris Fetter's so good at seeing things in a delivery. Just that one little
out your
message
range
to get somebody back on track. More little game plan against the guy coming up.
I would think more or less, to get back on track.
Yep.
Get that rhythm going again. Don't try to overthrow. You have really good natural movement when you don't overthrow. Just rely on that. You can do the job now. Go get him.
There it is.
Simple, isn't it? I've been out there many times, and Lowe's used to tell me to get back where I belong. And I would say, yes, sir, Mr. Lilich, or Lolich. Remember those days, Danny boy?
Yeah, absolutely. From center field, you bet. Seth Brown at the plate. He swings and lets a high fly ball right center. Castro will cut in front of Meadows, make the catch, took charge. Like to see it. Seth Brown with an easy fly ball out. Man on 2 outs, 1-0 Oakland. We're in the 4th inning. 2 teams that are really having a tough time scoring runs. Good to see the Tigers score 6. In their previous 16 games, scored just 29. Now the Oakland A's, after being shut out in Game 1, have scored 32 in their last 16 games. First pitch slider low and away, so that slider is just a little off the plate right now. It's not getting the swings that it was getting first trip through the order.
It was dynamite first trip through the order.
Royano at the plate, 0 for 12 start to his season. Slider at the top of the strike zone gets the called strike. Royano struck out on a wicked slider.
Now there's a hanging break